Looks like we're starting off at 195 with Taylor Clifton. We're at Doherty tonight for the Doherty versus Pine Creek duel. Starting off with JV, and Taylor Clifton taking the early lead. Nice job on top. We're working to be able to stream this here with Pete Isaias and Greg Nowlin. Taylor Clifton exposing his back, getting some back points there. He's only going to get 2, but he finishes up on the other side. So Taylor releases him. That's going to take the score to 5-0, and he'll score that there. And he exposes his back again. That's going to be a pin in the first period. Taylor Clifton starts off the Eagles' evening in nice fashion. So that's going to move us to 220. Clay Rivard. Excuse me, that's... Well, let's see if Taylor was wrestling 82s or if he was 195s. Now, nonetheless, Clay's out there, and he's looking to make it happen. Both working from the stand-up position here, trying to see what the other wrestler's going to give them. So this is the 220 match. No score as we start. Yeah, just some technical issues tonight. We plan to go ahead and stream and have both Pete Isaias and I commentating, and just didn't get all the equipment in place in time. So Clay's going to give up a 2-point takedown. And quickly, though, going to reverse that and even it up at 2. Nice job now, Clay, to get him on his back, but it's going to be right at the end of the first period. But that's going to take his advantage to 5-2. As he moves into the second. Green is going to choose down. Clay cuts away for a point. Score is still 5-2. Clay Rivard in control right now. And another nice 2-point takedown. He's going to expose his back. Official starts with the back count. He's at 4, 5. That's going to be 3 points. So he'll score that now. That's going to take the score up to 10-2. Already enough of an advantage for a major decision. Needs to be ahead by 8 at the end. Had I grabbed my iPad, I could have made a hotspot. And I think it's still home. So that's going to be a pin. Clay Rivard in the second, 8 seconds remaining, so he took it all the way down to the wire. And that's going to be 2 in a row for the Eagles tonight, with the JV starting off the evening well. It looks like neither team is going to have a heavyweight, so they're going to roll around to 106. So both wrestlers working from the top to start with. Nice little move there by the Doherty wrestler. It's going to be a nice 2-point takedown. Looks like he's setting up to stack, but it wasn't there. Nice job to break away. He cuts away for 1. So 2-1. Pine Creek trails. And again, we're still trying to set up our live stream, coming from Doherty High School tonight, the 17th of December. And that's a nice 2-point takedown for Pine Creek. And he's still continuing to ride on top there, trying to expose his back for some back points. Not quite yet. I can. That's set, so that should be pushing that out of my HDMI. And we've got ourselves into a little bit of a tight spot here. It's 3-2. Pine Creek is winning that reversal. Is going to reverse the score. Now 4-3. No back points there. And this time it's a little tougher. Needs to do some good work on the bottom to shake that free. He's already counted 5, so this is going to be at least 3 back points. And he's nearing a tough situation here. He's got to fight. And the official's going to stop it, so he's going to give the 3 back points for near fall. And it's going to be a penalty point from Doherty's lock and hands. So that's going to take the score to 7-4. It's a good development there for the Pine Creek. We are at 106 now. Yes. And there was no heavies. It was Clifton, and then I don't know who it was at 195 from Doherty. Okay. I'm going to just widen this a little bit out so we can make sure that we see everything as we're doing some technical stuff here. And that's a nice reversal, and that's going to be it for the Pine Creek wrestler, unfortunately. So that's going to be it for 106. Be back with 113s here in just a moment. And so that's going to take here 113. Alex, can you go snap a picture of the book? Just take a quick picture of the guys, who these guys are with weights and stuff like that. Right at the head table. So just actually far left. Just make sure you have names and weights. If you can get both teams, that'd be great. Just snap one on the left, one on the right. All right, so we're sending Alex over there to get our names here. We're going to straighten the roster out a little bit. You're getting more than you paid for, though, tonight, so. And that's actually a quick pin. And we'll have this figured out by the varsity group. So that takes team score to 18-12. Doherty leads. Going to come back with 126. Or actually, that was 126. So we'll be at 132 coming up. And that's at 32. Yeah, and then we got 38 next with Dantzler, and I can see his guy. You just have to start it in the right spot, and then it goes? Okay. All right, so I think we're cooking with gas here. Clay Schwab trying to turn this one into some points. Do you know if you have audio for me coming out of the camera? So that's test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. That looks like it's me. You know what you could do? Plug in here and see if you hear me talking. All right, so it looks like Pine Creek is in control now on top. Very close to a pin. He's getting settled in, and there it is. It's 52 seconds remaining in the first period. So that'll get some points back. That's going to take us up to 18. Doherty still leads 24-18. We'll see 138s next with Thomas Dantzler. Do you need that still? Should be Dantzler. Yeah. And is the audio coming through all right? Oh, it's not? So we'll probably need to throw yours on. Dantzler looking strong this year. Nice 2-point. Quick takedown. And Thomas is going to lock him up in a cradle. Try to get his knee there and his hip. And he's got it controlled a little bit better now. There he is. And so Dantzler's going to pin in about 33 seconds. Nice job by Thomas. 138, that's going to bring the score to even. At 45s. Or is this Steven? Oh, okay, so they had something prior to that. So Steven, younger brother of Alex. So we'll hope for at least our first set of brothers for a win tonight. Swolby and Kaysen. I don't think Kaysen's got a duel later or a match later on. Well, Steven looks like he's got this well in hand. And he's going to pin inside that first period as well. So Pine Creek starting to take control in the upper weights here. And next up at 152 is going to be Andrew Transtrom. He's going to be facing Caleb Addy.
I don't know. I can't find any audio sources.
Oh, okay.
Because I tried the Black Magic.
That should be. Yeah, well, unless it's looking to have inputs in here and then out, because it's got. And we could do the other one. Yeah. problem is when I plug my yellow ones in, it turns this off. And Transtrom is going to have about the same effect, and it's going to come at about 16 seconds into the match. So again, the bigs are starting to have their way. We're going to see Swolby Nowlin next. And Swolby is going to be facing Renton. I'm not quite sure how to say Renton's last name there.
Dunnan, probably.
Was it Dunnan? Okay. All right, so it's always good to have a second opinion on a tougher name. Written in the book a little bit different. So Swolby's in at about 160. He's going to start taking it to him, and he's got a nice quick takedown right to his back. He's trying to settle in. And he's going to have a quick pin. 138 remaining in the first. So at 160, I think he still qualifies for 152, but he's wrestling up at the moment. Nice job there, and that's going to take the score to 42-24. So it looks like Pine Creek is kind of on a roll at the moment.